So welcome, bienvenue. My name is Acting Sergeant Amy Gagnon, and I will be today's moderator. Je suis la sergente par intérim Amy Gagnon, et je suis la modératrice. I'd like to introduce today's representatives from our homicide unit. We have Sergeant Chris O'Brien, who is our lead spokesperson, and la sergente Annick Saint-Amour, qui va être la porte-parole francophone. There will be an opportunity for media questions once all the statements have been made. Les médias pourront poser leurs questions dès que les déclarations seront déterminées. Sergeant O'Brien will now come forward.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us here today. My name is Sergeant Chris O'Brien. I'm an investigator with the Ottawa Police Homicide Unit, and I am the lead investigator into the death investigation of 66-year-old Roger Dale Lusk, or Dale, as friends and family called him. It has been 2 months since Dale's wife and 3 children received the most devastating news of their lives. Dale was stabbed in his pickup truck shortly after leaving his home in Metcalfe on September 23rd. Dale was seconds away from his home, just across the street, when he pulled Okay, sorry about that. Dale was seconds from his home, just across the street, when he pulled over to interact with the occupants of a light gray or silver 4-door car. The front passenger of this car went into Dale's truck and stabbed him before fleeing the area. Dale was rushed to hospital and later died from his injuries on October 5th. We are here today to release a video and images of a light gray or silver 4-door car. Our hope is that these images will help us find the owner of that car and identify the person who killed Dale. Have a look at these images beside me. Burn these images into your mind. And think about where you have seen this car before. I want to be clear, we're not asking the public to call in every gray or light-colored silver sedan that they come across. That kind of information will not assist us. What we are asking the public to do is to look at these photos and think of anyone you might know who has this vehicle. We also want to hear from you if you have any information about Dale's homicide. There is no doubt that someone knows what happened. We know that there were at least 2 people in the vehicle at the time of the attack on Dale, the offender and the driver of the vehicle. We have set up a tip line for this investigation. If you know anything about this case or know anything about this car, please call 613-236-1222, extension 5477. Anonymous tips can also be submitted through Crime Stoppers on their website or by calling 1-800-222-TIPS or 1-800-222-8477. We need your help to bring Dale's killer to justice and to bring closure for his family. Dale's family have prepared a statement for me to share with you here today. We are heartbroken by the tragic loss of our beloved Dale. He was a dedicated father, a loving husband, and a cherished member of our family. His sudden and senseless death has left a void in our hearts that can never be filled. Dale was a man who would do anything for his family. He was kind, hardworking, and always put others before himself. We cannot begin to express how much he meant to us, and we are devastated by the thought that someone could take him from us so violently. We are pleading with anyone who may have information about Dale's homicide or the individuals responsible to come forward. No piece of information is too small. If you know anything, we beg you to contact the police or provide an anonymous tip through Crime Stoppers. Thank you for your support during this unimaginable time. We have, as you can see, photo boards with some still images of the vehicle in question. We also are going to play a video, but before that, I'm going to turn it over to my colleague, Sergeant Annick Saint-Amour, and she's going to provide a statement.
Bonjour, je me présente, sergente Annick Saint-Amour de la section des homicides. Je vais faire la même chose que mon partenaire a fait, mais en français. Alors, l'unité des homicides sollicite l'aide de la population afin d'identifier le ou les auteurs du meurtre à l'arme blanche de Roger Dale Lusk, âgé de 66 ans. Le 23 septembre dernier, vers 11 heures, M. Lusk quittait sa résidence de la voie Ira Morgan à Metcalfe à bord de son camion. Un peu plus loin, il se rangea en bord de route et a eu un échange avec un occupant d'une voiture grise claire ou argent. Au cours de cette interaction, le passager avant de la voiture remonta dans le véhicule de M. Lusk et l'agressa, le poignardant pour ensuite s'enfuir des lieux au bord de la même voiture. Peu après, on a découvert M. Lusk dans un état critique. Il fut transporté à l'hôpital d'Ottawa, où il est décédé suite à ses blessures le 5 octobre 2024. L'unité des homicides du service de police d'Ottawa a alors pris charge de l'enquête. Nous rendons public des images et vidéos des photos du véhicule dues à des suspects dans l'espoir d'avoir de l'aide du public durant une piste d'enquête. Nous estimons qu'il y avait au moins 2 personnes à bord du véhicule lors des événements, l'agresseur et le conducteur, et nous sommes convaincus qu'il y a des gens qui ont de l'information qui pourrait nous aider à obtenir de la justice pour M. Lusk et sa famille. Une ligne d'info a été établie spécialement pour cette affaire et les gens détenant des renseignements sont priés d'appeler au 613-236-1222, extension 5477. Nous pouvons fournir anonymement des renseignements par voie d'échec au crime en composant sans frais le 1-800-222-8477 ou par courriel à crimestoppers.ca. Voici un énoncé de la famille au public. Nous sommes dévastés par la perte tragique de notre Dale bien-aimé. Il était un père dévoué et un tendre mari, a déclaré la famille Lusk. Nous implorons quiconque qui aurait de l'information à propos du meurtre de Dale ou des responsables de bien vouloir se manifester. L'unité des homicides du service de la police d'Ottawa apprécie toute l'aide que la population peut mener à cette enquête et nous apporter. Merci.
I'm sorry, can you just put, the sound is not good, so. Just use the microphone, no problem. It's a community back there. One. Okay, just put that, sorry guys.
All right, is that better, the sound? It's okay, the sound's better now? Okay. So what we're going to do now is oh,
Can just, yeah.
okay.
Yeah, good.
So what I'll do now, before we move on with questions, we'll play the video clip that we are releasing here so that everyone can see it. Okay. So I want to thank everyone for coming here today. We'll now move to taking questions.
All right. So it's a question period. I'm just going to ask you to kind of know who you all are, but you'll have one question and a follow-up question, and so we'll give you as much time as needed, but I'll cut you off when it's time. Alors, on va prendre des questions, et en français et en anglais. Who'd like to start?
Oh,
Go ahead, Matt.
Matt Scooby, CTV. I'm just hoping that you can clarify just with a couple of things. Is there any more information other than just light gray sedan? Do we have any idea about a make or a model? This is going to be difficult, and I know the video is not the best and it's a little bit at a distance, but there's lots of light gray sedans out there, understandably, but is it one in particular in Metcalfe too, or is there any more information on the vehicle itself?
Yeah, thanks. That's a great question, and thank you for asking that. And this is something we were cognizant of, right? That like a sedan of this type is very common. There's a lot of gray, light-colored sedans out there on the road. And so that's why I said, we're not asking for the public every time they see it looks sort of like a Toyota Corolla as a possible make for this, but it's hard to tell because of the quality of the video. We're not asking for the public to call in every light-colored or gray Honda Civic that they come across. What we are asking is, we know that there are people out there who know specifically what vehicle this is, who know who was in that vehicle on that date. We're asking for people that have that specific information to please call in either to the tip line that we've set up or to call in through Crime Stoppers and provide us with that information. Calling us saying, hey, I saw a light silver Toyota Corolla driving down the street in another part of the city is not going to be information that's going to assist us. We're appealing to the people out there that we know have specific knowledge about this specific car and the people that were in this specific car to come forward. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. Okay. My follow-up question is about the homicide in and of itself. Is this the only video you have? Because you said the victim was killed very close to his home.
Right.
Right around the corner. Can you provide any more information about that, just to give people or the public a little bit more context about what you're looking at, where it happened, and what?
Yes, absolutely. I can tell you that we did an extensive video canvas of that area and even further out from that area in the Metcalfe area to find video. And there are other videos that we do have from the area. However, we chose to release this one because I thought it was the best image that captures the car for the longest period of time, that would assist members of the public in looking at this and maybe knowing which vehicle this is that we're looking for.
I can jump
Yeah, go
in
for it.
if you're not.
Yep, no, but
Well, I mean, can you shed any more light, and maybe this is in some of those other videos, but just a bit about the interactions that led up before Lusk's death? I mean, was he checking out this other car? Was this other car checking out him and his car? And is it believed to be random? Any insight that you can just kind of give us about what happened in the immediate moments before this all happened?
Right, yes. What I can tell you is that the two vehicles did appear to pass each other on the street here near Mr. Lusk's home. Mr. Lusk pulled over. That vehicle then pulled over, and the passenger of that vehicle got out, got into Mr. Lusk's vehicle and stabbed him, and then left, got back in that vehicle, and that vehicle departed. Aside from that, there's not much more I can say, because this is an active, ongoing investigation. I have to be mindful of the information I release, because ultimately I have to protect the integrity of the investigation. But what I can tell you is we do not believe that this was a random occurrence. We do believe that it was targeted. But I can't speak any further on motive or more details about what happened at this point, just because of the nature of the ongoing investigation.
Yeah, but when you say targeted, you mean just because there was some sort of interaction beforehand and then this person did something, or do you think that they knew each other before this?
That's a possibility that we're looking at. I can't go into further details because of the state of the investigation at this point.
Can I get that in French? Would that be okay? If maybe just even the first part, just talking about the interaction
Sure.
beforehand. My colleagues at Radio-Canada, I think would appreciate that.
Alors, comme mon collègue a parlé, on croit que le véhicule, M. Lusk, a traversé le véhicule suspect ici, gris ou blanc. Ils se sont croisés. M. Lusk s'est tassé sur le bord du chemin. Et le véhicule est revenu. Le suspect a sorti du côté passager et a attaqué M. Lusk, a retourné à sa voiture et la voiture suspect a quitté les lieux. À ce point-ci, on pense que c'était une attaque ciblée. Sur M. Lusk, on n'a pas d'informations plus que ça pour l'enquête.
Philippe, as-tu des questions?
Non, moi je vais le faire après, notre micro est pas installé.
OK. Any other questions? If not, right. So there will be a media release with the link, any still images that will be following shortly, and we'll be providing that to you. So thank you very much. We appreciate your presence and appreciate the public's help for all of this. Thank you. Merci.
Thank you.